Welcome back to the Smart Feed crew. Today we're exploring one of the most dramatic financial shifts happening right now, the explosive rise in gold and silver prices. Gold is hitting new all-time highs. Silver is climbing at a pace we haven't seen in years. Investors, governments, and even everyday people are suddenly paying attention. But here's the real question. Why now? Why are these ancient metals, used by kings, empires, and civilizations for thousands of years, suddenly skyrocketing in value again? Let's break it down, layer by layer, and uncover the powerful forces reshaping the global economy. Throughout history, whenever the world becomes unpredictable, people run towards stability, and nothing symbolizes stability more than gold and silver. In the past year, we've seen rising geopolitical tensions, conflicts affecting global trade, currency instability in several regions, investors losing confidence in traditional markets. When uncertainty rises, gold and silver become emotional assets, symbols of safety. People don't just buy them for profit, they buy them for peace of mind. This psychological shift alone can push prices upward. But this time, something even bigger is happening. For decades, central banks were net sellers of gold. But recently, that trend flipped, and now they're buying at the fastest pace in modern history. Why does this matter? Because central banks don't make emotional decisions, they make strategic ones. They're buying gold to reduce dependence on foreign currencies, strengthen national reserves, protect themselves from global financial shocks, diversify away from volatile markets. When the biggest financial institutions in the world start hoarding gold, the message is clear. They expect turbulence, and they're preparing for it. This massive demand tightens global supply, pushing prices higher. Inflation has been a global concern. Even when inflation cools, the fear of it returning keeps investors on edge. Gold has always been the classic inflation hedge. When the value of money falls, the value of gold tends to rise. But here's the twist. Silver benefits too, not just as a precious metal, but as an industrial powerhouse. Which brings us to the next major driver. Silver isn't just a shiny metal. It's a critical component in modern technology. It's used in solar panels, electric vehicles, batteries, medical equipment, electronics, clean energy infrastructure. As the world races toward renewable energy, silver demand is exploding. Solar panels alone consume massive amounts of silver, and global solar installations are hitting record highs. This industrial demand gives silver a unique advantage. It rises not only when investors panic, but also when industries grow. That's why silver often outperforms gold during major technological transitions. Here's something most people don't realize. Mining gold and silver is getting harder. Many mines are aging. New mining projects take years to develop. Environmental regulations are stricter, and geopolitical restrictions limit production in certain regions. So while demand is rising rapidly, supply is barely moving. This imbalance creates the perfect environment for prices to surge. Once prices start rising, something predictable happens. More people jump in. Investors don't want to miss out. Traders push prices higher. Media coverage amplifies the excitement. And suddenly, the market becomes a self-reinforcing cycle. This is how a steady rise turns into a skyrocketing surge. Gold and silver aren't just reacting to the present, they're signaling the future. When precious metals rise this sharply, it often reflects deeper shifts in global power, economic confidence, currency stability, technological demand, long-term investment behavior. We're witnessing a moment where ancient metals are becoming modern indicators of global change. So, why are gold and silver prices skyrocketing? Because the world is changing, fast, and these metals are responding to a powerful mix of fear, strategy, technology, and global transformation. Thank you for watching the Smart Feed crew. We'll meet again tomorrow with another fascinating deep dive. Don't forget to subscribe, stay curious, and keep learning every day.